Hey everybody, Zach Prentice92 here, back with another Movie Memories Monday for you. Sorry it's a little late. I had work and then company over, so I didn't have time to record, so that's why it's kind of late at night. By the title and the thumbnail, and by my hat, you could tell what's going to be about. It's going to be about Space Jam, the classic that came out on November 15th, 1995. I think it was 95. I had it on my phone. 96. 1 year off, of course. It came out November 15th, 1996. I was only 4. I did not see this in theaters, but I did see it several times on our old VHS tape. This is not our original. Like usual, I had to rebuy a lot of them. But this one's in pretty good shape. I bought this used at Goodwill. And what's really interesting with my copy of Space Jam for VHS, this one actually came with a collectible coin. It's actually not even that rare, which is kind of funny. But, let's see. First off, here's the tape for Space Jam. And then we have this collectible little coin with Michael Jordan. I almost said Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan on it. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There we go. You can see Michael Jordan, Bugs Bunny, Tweety, and Taz, and you can see the little Space Jam logo on the top. And then on the other side, you can see the monsters from the film. This little coin, it's actually decently big though. It's kind of like a hard metal. It's definitely not coin material, I don't think. I think it's like the special metal. It doesn't really bend, so it's really sturdy. But that's what came with our with the copy I found at Goodwill. But yeah, I've seen this film several times when I was a kid. I used to love this movie. Love the cartoony effects that they had. And this was also the introduction of Lola Bunny, which is the love interest for Bugs Bunny, which I did not know. I thought Lola was an older character, to be honest, but I can't believe she debuted in this. But I also got the DVD copy that I've unboxed on my channel before. I've definitely like using VHS tapes as well, just as much as I do DVDs. But love this movie, as you can tell. Just a little bit of a fan. But anyway, the story's about, let's see if I can read this without stuttering so much. Let's see. His airness and his hairness. What a team. Michael Jordan slams, Bugs Bunny jams, and a cavalcade? Weird word. Of Looney Tunes, why can't I not talk? Stars hoop it up in Space Jam. The rim rattling, animated live-action round ball romp from Hollywood talents who refuse to let their imaginations be earthbound. The jokes fly and the fun never stops as the Toon Squad takes on the Nerd Lux in a hardcore game to decide if the Looney Tunes remain here or become attractions at a far-off galactic off-ramp called Moron Mountain. The Nerd Lux have a monstrous secret weapon on their side. They've stolen the skills of the top NBA stars like Charles Barkley and Patrick Ewing. I know I'm pronouncing these wrong. And become monsters. But that's not all, folks. The Toon Squad also has a secret weapon. And he just happens to be the finest player in this or any other universe. He's out of this world, so's the fun. Whew. I cannot read sometimes, especially out loud. I can read easier in my head, far faster. Yeah. This had a lot of like this live action mixed with Toon. Little story. Pretty much Michael Jordan wanted to retire from sports altogether, I believe. And he was just wanted to do a quiet game of golf after a while. But then he gets kind of sucked into the Looney Tunes world because of some type of problem that they were having. But man, this was such a classic movie. I love this movie. I did get scared when I was younger of the monsters, but this movie came out when I was 4, so it's been a long time. And just can't believe how old this movie is now. I've heard that they're supposed to make like either a sequel or a reboot, something like that, but I hope not. I want it to be left alone. Just left alone. Doesn't need any kind of remake. But let's see, one of the comments from this movie says, wild, wacky, jubilant adults, teens, boys, and girls will enjoy Space Jam. 4 stars, an ingenious blend of live-action comedy with cutting-edge animation. But, yeah, pretty much he gets pulled into playing basketball, trying to help the Looney Tunes to defeat the monsters, and obviously they win. But this movie just had so much good, a lot of good to me, to outweigh the bad. There was some minor things I had complaints with the movie, but it was so little that I can't really say it's a bad movie. Absolutely love Space Jam. What's your favorite moments from this film? And which version do you have? VHS, DVD, Blu-ray? I don't think they've ever made a 4K version. And I'm pretty sure it's on digital. But who prefers physical? Me, and a lot of people do. But anyway, do you have this specific DVD like I have? I got for like, I think $5. And then this I got for 50 cents at Goodwill. Very, very identical to my original, but in much better condition, and I still have it. I didn't lose it. But really, I think one of my favorite parts was when Lola was first introduced, and everyone just kind of went crazy seeing Lola, especially Bugs. But when Michael Jordan went first into the Looney Tune world, that was absolutely hilarious. I just love this movie. Not much else to say. I remember watching it a lot. I think we had some of the toys from, I'm not sure if it was Burger King or if it was McDonald's that had the toys. But absolutely loved it. I think there was a video game made, but I've never played it. I might want to someday. I think it's on the Sega Saturn or Sega Dreamcast. I think it might be Sega Saturn. But anyway, tell me what your memory is with this movie. Like I said, which one do you prefer? VHS, DVD, Blu-ray? Which one do you actually have? But that's pretty much it. What's your favorite memory with it? See you guys next time. God bless to all.